Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 333. Let's get started. We are in week 48, so we will write the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, the quote, both upper and lowercase 2 times, increasing numbers, and symbols. And the sentence is, 2 driven jocks help fax my big quiz. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, "The secret to humor is surprise," by Aristotle. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, write the day over in the left-hand margin. Day 333. It is November 29th. 2017. And it is Wednesday, which means it's hump day, which means we're halfway through the week. Alright, and we'll go ahead and write our first sentence. So 2 driven jocks help fax my big quiz. So yeah. This video is gonna be on time, not like the past few days. So that'll be good for you guys, hopefully. And we'll see about the rest of this week. Hopefully I can get them all out on time, so that you guys aren't waiting. And, we'll see. No promises. Like I was saying, this is a busy time of the year. And so, just got a lot of things to catch up on. A lot of work to do. Hopefully you guys don't have too much work to catch up on, because that'd be unfortunate. It's always good to be able to relax, take some time to recollect, and just feel good about what's going on, not too much stress, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hopefully everything's going well. And so we can just finish writing in peace for the rest of the year, because there's not much left. I think tomorrow's the last day of November, and then we'll move on into December. So that'll be very interesting, very cool to see as well. Yeah. Anyways, almost done with this almost done with the sentences. Then we'll move on to the quote. The quote, again, is a little shorter than normal, but that's okay. We can get by with shorter quizzes, or not shorter quizzes. I was just reading that right there. Shorter quotes for now. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. Okay, and so now we'll move on to the quote, which is, "The secret to humor is surprise." So, I'm not sure if I did this one before. It sounded familiar, but I decided, you know what? Even if I have done it before, I like it enough to do it again, because there's a lot of truth in that statement. So, just want to be able to, relax a little bit. And this kind of goes with our last quote from yesterday: "The end of labor is to gain leisure," because, when you're in leisure, or practicing leisure, in the state of leisure, I guess, you can, you're more free to do what you want. And in many cases, this is like art, literature, different creative things. And another aspect is humor. So jokes, comedy, stuff like that. And so this kind of ties in, just because it's a more lighthearted quote than some of the other ones that are maybe a little deeper, a little more weighty. So I just thought I'd point that out. So yeah. But keep on writing, because we still got to finish this day. I think, and maybe I could have written this on the other side of this page, but I decided don't want to risk it. Just write each day on its own separate page. All right, now we'll move on to the last sentence for the quote, or the last iteration for this quote, however you want to say it. Doesn't really matter to me. So just as long as we do it, that's the important part. So yeah, a lot of times funny things are funny because you don't expect it. So yeah, I guess that's the takeaway. If you want something to be funny, add some shock value. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and move on to the numbers. We left off on 2,240 last time, so we'll go 2,240 all the way up to 2,260. And I wanted to articulate that because I think sometimes it can be a little confusing if I say 2240. I'd rather be technically correct, or whatever, just more correct in what I'm saying, so that more people understand it, other than saying 2240, something along that line. All right, maybe I need to write a little bit smaller so as to not cross the line over here, because I want to stay all on the same page. Alright, so now we'll do the second decade. Try and keep in mind that I want to write a little bit smaller so that I can fit it all on there. Yep, it's coming along pretty nicely. And we're almost done with today. All we have to do after this are the symbols. Symbols shouldn't take too long. Should be used to them by now. I say that like every time, but I guess it, bears repeating. Okay, and now we'll just go ahead and move on to the symbols and then call it a day. Again, not too bad, not too shabby. Gotta get them done to move on. Yep. Okay. Almost done. Just gotta get through these last few punctuations, stuff like that, and we'll call it good. And there you have it, day 333. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.